副本及台湾公证书副本查询，请按4。很抱歉，请问你好。
你好啊，请问，因为我们现在我想做一个海下的活动，我们是一般风筝冲浪，就是在海上玩那个好像冲浪的运动，想要从那个台湾一直玩到大陆。这样子的话，我想问，如果有哪一个报名啊，或是玩具的东西，我们需要处理的吗？
你这个我们没有遇过呢，你等我一下啊，稍等啊。
喂，你好。
你好，
你好。
请问是什么问题呢？
其实我们现在是一个风筝冲浪的协会。
哦，那你等一下哦。你好。
喂，你好。
你有什么事？
对，我们是一个风筝冲浪的协会。
风筝冲浪啊？
对。
对，我没有听得很懂。你是哪个单位？你是说，你们要做一个海底的什么东西？
行吧，我们这个单位肯定不负责这件事情，好吗？
Yeah. So since 2008, every year I organize adventure projects. I start by the big one, and it was a famous place because it's a Cape Horn. So it's a point south of South America between Pacific and Atlantic. And I cross this point by kiteboarding. I cross this point in 9 hours to make 100 miles. So it's like almost 200 kilometers. And I start by this crossing, and every year I make a new crossing, biggest and completely different all the time. And my last one, it was to cross between France to Ireland by kiteboarding, and it was like 450 kilometers. And I cross in 16 hours, 40 minutes, non-stop kiting. And the next year, so this year, I want to cross a different strait and different place. I want to cross something in China or in Asia, and Taiwan Chin is a perfect crossing that I can imagine to cross, because 30 years back, Arnaud the French guys, tried to cross this strait by kiteboarding, by windsurfing, sorry, and it disappeared in this place. And Arnaud for me was a very strong people and strong person to push the limit of the windsurfing, and he do some few crossing before, like Bering Strait, like Gibraltar, like some crossing in Mauritania, some crossing in Pacific. And I was very inspired by this person, because this person is like for me the mentor or the idol.
My opinion is the most simple, that you just fall from the ball. But many people have other opinions. Some others think he was shot by either Taiwanese or either Chinese by military boat, but it's also a place where there are many pirates. Anything could have happened. It was dangerous for a Chinese citizen, even from Hong Kong, to stay, because we had no permission. And so as soon as we found the spot, the interpreter went back to Hong Kong, because China didn't agree to give the authorization, and Taiwan didn't agree to give the authorization. So we had to stay hidden for about 10 days, waiting for the good moment for him to go. The idea that it should take about between 5 and 6 hours to cross. So as soon as he left the beach and he disappeared on the sea, in Taiwan they just didn't want to answer any questions. So they wouldn't launch a rescue operation. They just didn't want to hear about Arnaud. All the rescue operations left from Hong Kong. Nothing went from Taiwan, and nothing went from China.
So they refused to kind of like attach to this
Yes.
this
Yes.
expedition basically.
I never speak about the subject with Joel, with his brother, because we don't have the same opinion. Joel think something happened with the authorities, either Taiwanese or Chinese. He went through the Chinese government, tried to understand what happened, asked questions, but he never got satisfying answers. I don't believe he got shot because he had. It was quite a nice idea. He had when he was leaving China, the sail is Chinese. The sail was Chinese with the Chinese flag with the stars and all red.
Mm-hmm.
When he left, and he was supposed to change the sail, arriving close to Taiwan and raise Taiwanese sail like a Taiwanese flag. And I don't see any military on the big military boat firing on such a small objects, even if the object, especially if the object is carrying your national flag. I don't see why they would shoot him, because he was really very famous at this time in France. So it was a big story, and at the beginning nobody could believe it, because all the people told me, well, it's Arnaud, don't worry, he'll come back. But that was not my point of view.